NPP or whoever is against the suspension of the Chief Justice say the Chief Justice, basically what the president is doing is against the law. Because the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama, every single step he's taking, we're making sure that constitution na we di Simran so. People should understand to say bibia go ka bibia bibi nka bibi. Now a lot of people have made arguments. Adentina Chief Justice no, Adentina in Sembien, there's nothing. She's done nothing wrong. At the end of why some people try to play everything down. Omo person bibia looking so simple. But the petitioners no, omo petition a petition the president no. There are a lot of things the petitioners brought. This lady or the daughter of Chief Justice Madam Torkornoo neba company name lecturer no, the owner of the company this lady, her name is Siram. She is the daughter of Madam. In the time neba no actual letter come Chief Justice through the judicial secretary no, so omu demanding early money. Are what the procurement authority time encourage letter come on Chief Justice through the judicial secretary say omu hiye sika no. They also forwarded the letter to procurement. Now procurement responded. Team, I think we're good to go. It's exactly 9:30 in Ghana. I think say Imbrena son say ebeye osonoma story no. Now amount for Kansembibri, it's time to do the story a year osonoma because osonoma it's got to do with a year the suspended Chief Justice Madam Torkornoo. There are so many people making noise about Madam Torkornoo's suspension. And they be a kanwaha. Obia ni Ghana obetumede emra ashe onwankasa nensa, including the President of the Republic. Say obia sebio emra yenam emra kwanso eyino say ombedi Ghana dwumadie bi President Krampo entumi emfa onwane pe enkasa mapamono. A chair president no etie ofa emra kwanso. The president needs to work within the law before even bibi sa Krampo betumi see. It is not that easy for anyone to just get up and say, oh, Mr. President, you hate the Chief Justice, so get rid of the Chief Justice. It doesn't work like that. That is why all these weeks, and our months here, I can say, nobody has been able to come out from the NPP or whoever is against the suspension of the Chief Justice, say the Chief Justice, basically what the president is doing is against the law. Because the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, every single step he's taking, we're making sure that constitution na we di Simran so. People should understand to say bibia go ka bibia bibi nka bibi. Now a lot of people have made arguments. Adentina Chief Justice no, Adentina in Sembien, there's nothing. She's done nothing wrong. At the end of why some people try to play everything down. Omo person bibia looking so simple. But the petitioners no, omo petition a petition the president, there are a lot of things the petitioners brought up. In fact, tonight, I'm going to show you some of the things the Chief Justice did and why, as Ghanaians, we should be worried. And if she is not the Chief Justice today or she has been suspended, majority of you guys shouldn't be complaining. The Chief Justice, Madam Torkornoo, abused her office. She actually abused. And you see, something called conflict of interest is very dangerous. It is next to nepotism. You see, the root of corruption is conflict of interest. Say the Juma Diamau, na say o position B, na say sa position na wono, who abuses sa position no, ebia sa position no, or the sa position yenyo me bia, ebe favor hu, ana e favor oba. Sometimes the crampono, you don't have to be directly involved in that act, but you being in that position alone, you need to have that that authority to stop anything. Enti obi ti say John Mahama waka say na aban mu on person ne ba ebeji contract on person ne ba any aban ebe adwuma bia on person ne bushani bia eba be aban adwuma because he knows say even though omo the right to also go seek for their contract the position as the president his son today say the contract maybe a 10,000 Ghana Emma John Mahama Bar. Every single MPP member or Ghanaians, we all will say, hey, because John Mahama position or one, sa position alone, it can influence that process. You don't underestimate a conflict of interest. And when people start to complain about amount for positions, now, Madam Torkornoo, your friend aka Osono Mame, so many things AC. And then maybe chow idea ba could be my ano muye did say, Madam Torkornoo nyeshe, we a regular Ghanaian like myself. Right? Now Monsha Adiebi. Now, this company, your friend company way, and I want you to follow this conversation very well. Very important to me. Maybe your company be. Company way, you register company way 2019. A dinner a friend company, we have a Design 37 Limited. Design 37 Limited. I'm going to take my time today and a Friday. Say it's enough. There are a lot of stories we need to do, but I'm going to take my time for us to do this story. It's got to do with a Chief Justice who has been suspended. Now, a company where you registered in 2019. Mr. P, Mr. S, team. All right. Now, interior design and furniture designs. Now, a company where you interior designing. Omuye bibi a friend of furniture designs. Now, OSHA registration number now is CS098422019. You see, on this platform, the reason why we have millions of Ghanaians watching us every single day is because Asemia Bekimbia, we back it with facts. And today we are doing another story on Madam Torkornoo, and we want Ghanaians to understand the reason why majority of Ghanaians listen to this platform. Make sure the reason why Madam Torkornoo, she's not supposed to come back as the CJ of Ghana. She's not. Now, company way, you registered in 2019. OSHA address a shower house number BAE 2920 near the place, 16th Street, Bashona. I want to register a company, no. Now, so Oko company no more. Oma company no eyo omudia and our directors of the company. So OSHA document Americha we are company 2. You will see this. Mame enlarge na obia hu bi se na be ya enye de se me nkwa na mehwe. Wo omo directors of the company no. Your Adam Sarah Amega Torkornoo or ye Ghanaian director marketing. Adam Sarah Amega Torkornoo or no na director marketing. Sa company ne registered in 2019. And ye wo eye Serum Francis Afi Torkornoo and also a director and designer. Serum Francis Afi Torkornoo, and also a director and designer. And you what Serum Francis Afi Torkornoo, or say a secretary and designer. In the company, no, the director and the secretary, no, one person, your friend is Serum Francis Afi Torkornoo. And the marketing director, no, your friend, no, Adam Sarah Amega Torkornoo. Now, so company name you registered in 2019. Right now, Mamuati Asie, Omo directors of the company. Nipa na mabo mudini na you heard it. Now, Mamencho Adiebi, a company. Sa company way, Obebuta say, a dear no ye. Sa company way say, Omo beye ejumebi ama Ghana. Now, Omo J contract every the judicial services hall. Contract and then say, Omo say Omo ba be refurbish a judicial services no. Omo be see new lounge, any Omo library, Omo be refurbish no. Now, a dear American owner, make out say oye the owner of the company. A Serum. This Serum lady Onye. This one is called Serum. Ono na mi bo ni din echire musisi ano. So she is the owner of the company. Serum Frances Afi Torkornoo. She is the daughter of the suspended Chief Justice. Company now make a lady Wadia. This lady, or the daughter of Chief Justice Madam Torkornoo, Neba. Company now the owner of the company, this lady, her name is Serum. She is the daughter of Madam Torkornoo. This company I'm talking about, the Judicial Service, Madam Torkornoo, they gave this lady's company a contract. Now the contract was to fix the Judicial Library, build a lounge and decorate the lounge for the Judicial Services. We have established, this company was actually registered in 2019. It belongs to the Chief Justice's daughter. The Chief Justice's daughter and on the company, at the end of the day, the Judicial Services MSA company, contract to decorate the Judicial Library and also build a new lounge or redecorate a new lounge for the judiciary. Now remember, Serum, the daughter of the Chief Justice, Torkornoo, Madam Araba Torkornoo, Nebabani. That's her daughter. Now, what are some of the items? Girl company and a lady company. Enya contracts na or say, or they ba eba bedeng, or they eba be renovate the Judicial Library and also the lounge for the judiciary. Remember, her mother is the Chief Justice. Time we win contract we no nane ma me na Chief Justice. Now, these are some of the items onya contract no or say or toya or the ebeden or the bedi juma no. Inti sa osha some of the items they be nie. Now osha items na. Bindin can remember contract no so, but I'm going to show you how the whole thing went down. Oto judges reading room or renovate oto akonya bako 3,000 Ghana cedis. Oto desk oto be 1,900. Sorry, I hope maybe I'm getting it wrong. Oto ebi 24,000. Ose lounge in Kunjani be 240 million old Ghana. And oto nyamani be 42,000. Ose Kunya edbesi lounge wo. Oto desktop computers be 23,000 Ghana, 230 million old Ghana. These are some of the things contract or state say obeto edia renovate the judges lounge and also the library, the Judicial Library. And remember, contract where we win and a Chief Justice. Now osha flower pot be or the car ne contract no or say obeto ediako innovation no oto ebi 1,900 Ghana to Ghana 19 million oto bibi to say in Kunyabi and also oto be 6,500 Ghana 65 million old Ghana oto tables be 32,000 bibi to say curtains blinds oto be 7,000 that is 70 million old Ghana. Any a whole lot of things or say na obey use the I change the face of the judiciary or my library any their lounge. Now, you will publish it on our site loudsilencenews.com and also on our Facebook page. Now let's go into the wagon. I know, Mr. S. I'll go in there. Remember, sir, contract na a lady way. Ne maame the Chief Justice no contract na ye the man no a restrictive tendering and I say because a restrictive tendering na yama obia kwan emanan ambede contract am the betchero no unya who cost a contract in a sum total sum you don't have it, you have no idea. I'm going to show you, but I want you to understand say Madam Torkornoo ba no ne baba Serum we no ye man contract no na a restrictive tendering, meaning yama obia ho kwan say on bid for that contract. Technically, your friend no and on nko abaye and your tam sika man say contract no. So obi weka say onya priority, onya special treatment. Ne ma me na the Chief Justice and the contract we man no restrictive tendering. Into obi an na mpre ho. Ayo nko a. She is the only person they gave the contract to. These are some of the reasons why I say Madam Torkornoo should not come back to the Supreme Court. She needs to understand. If she doesn't, there are a lot of damage. Now, may I go into the contract. Now, this contracts are quite interesting. Team. Now, my team is saying I should read restrictive tendering as a tre and so you move forward. I guess this is the only story we are doing today. Now, you guys are restrictive tendering as a tre saying this is restrictive tendering. Restricted tendering is procurement limits restricted tendering in procurement limits the competition to a select group of suppliers, contractors, or service providers, unlike open tendering. This method is used when the procurement subject is highly specialized, requiring only a few qualified bidders, or when evaluating a large number of bids would be disproportionately expensive. It's also known as limited bidding or selective tendering. So, when they say restricted tendering, it means say it is limited to a few people, and in some instances, they have to be experts, people who have the required knowledge. Our expertise exceptional, and sa contract restrictive tendering. Just say. Ye biema nipa kakra bi anase sometime krampo no ye mbie kura ma nipa bebre ye biema company ba akopɛ. It means say answer this side remember sa company no na sa company no edwuma no omu nim edwuma no omu experience no. In fact company bia entumi ma embe den en ne omu be compete for that contract because omu expertise di omu nim no. About 90% of the companies are competing in the Inti, yebesi achirewase and no can hold this contract with Emma Madam Torkornoo serum. Now, yanko into the contract. Follow the documents very well. Now, OSHA document where I was screen this, let me enlarge it because it's always good when you can see what I am reading. This is a letter. Design 37 Limited. Enya free judicial services. Now, redesigning of judicial services libraries and creation of judges lounge. In the contract, they say, "Obe designing a judicial library na wasai creating a new judges lounge." Intuition letter na we forward herewith our bid into letter way na Madam Torkornoo ba extra edekoma the judicial secretary say omo bede for this contract say Omobe redesigning the judicial library and also Omoba be recreating a new judges lounge. Madam Torkornoo or Chief Justice no nebano etro letter say contract be ono na obetuma ye no otra command Madam Torkornoo office say sa contract no wa bid for contract no. We forward herewith our bid for the above tender for your consideration. Having examined the tender documents, the receipt of which is hereby duly acknowledged, we, the undersigned offer, we, the undersigned offer to redesign. I'm sorry, let me take this again. This is quite faint. Now, Uridia Seneka, we forward herewith our bid for the above tender for your consideration. Having examined the tender documents, the receipt of which is hereby duly acknowledged, we, CJ office, Elam Kache CJ say, oh, madam, Obano contract, no, ya approve it on the 17th of September 2024. The same day, and secretary to the Chief Justice and the owners of the company, no, extra come almost say, more you know, ya approve it the same day. Now, does it end there? No. I'm not sure what I So, my show, the invoice from Madam Torkornoo and company, no. Now, after that, what happened? Documents in the dorsal. Now, this was when the director procurement in fact, this was when the procurement office, director procurement, actual letter, Ekoma Chief Justice, say, ne ban company, no, the 5th of November, into read letter where this letter, it was from the director procurement to a judicial secretary. And what's the subject? Request for funds, redesigning of judicial services, libraries, and judges lounge. Now, had here date near 5th of November 2024. 5th. Your ladyship, reference is made to the award of contract letter number PDWKS 3524 dated 17 September 2024 for the redesign of the judicial services, libraries, and creation of the judge lounge. Following the issuance of the award of contract to Mezar Design 7 Limited, the company has requested into him when they sent the letter. You see, when they wrote the letter, timer, my menembano company no extra letter no. Amucho letter no command judicial services and copy the procurement. Into amucho command judicial services no say no ye win contract no sikasam no na judicial services forward day procurement say sikasam na a procurement ebetro ediama ebetro on the 5th of November. Edema Ayedian, Chief Justice, say, following the issuance of the award of contract to Mezar Design 37 Limited, the company has requested per the attached letter that they will require early disbursement to proceed with the works. In the time, Nebano extra letter come Chief Justice through the Judicial Secretary, no, so omu demanding early money. Are what the Procurement Authority Tama encourage letter come on Chief Justice through the Judicial Secretary say sikano. They also forwarded the letter to Procurement. Now Procurement responded to Chief Justice, no. I say over the 3rd paragraph, I say in the circumstances we wish to seek approval for the release of an amount of 456,456 Ghana, including taxes, to enable the company proceed with the works. In a mandatory letter, Madam Torkornoo extra letter come Judicial Secretary. Almost I catch up say they need the money, but the contract states say was somewhere there. They insisted they needed the money, and Madam Torkornoo forwarded the letter to come up Procurement, and a Procurement say, oh, money some here can there, and then yajatum momo muska almost 5 billion into treaty Bibia as an emergency. Was an urgent deal. It was so urgent that Procurement wrote back quickly to the Judicial Secretary through to the Chief Justice through the Judicial Secretary to tell Nkorane say, oh, the Mokaniate, you bet Jessica this is here. And Nkorane ma Judicial Secretary no pressure. Judicial Secretary through the Chief Justice no ma Procurement pressure. Procurement say ate madam, ya this can be ma woman no. Into letter no say in the circumstances we wish to seek approval for the release of an amount of 46,000. Inti Judicial Secretary for no letter no come procurement. Procurement actual letter come Judicial Secretary say right now no they are also seeking for that money for the mano. You get it? And you see the damage they do. And then you say, Bonnie, ya Bonnie. Sami Jemfi na kodi ni nkwasi asem. And a Ghana for Munya na asemoka. Me, I'm not going to sit here and defend Sami Jemfi. That's not my job. It's his own job. On one action. I will not sit on a platform and defend Sami Jemfi on anything. No. But I want you to understand, say, there are more pressing issues we need to deal with. As far as you are over 18 years, you should know your actions, what you will do. But there are more crazier things to deal with. People are supposed to be jailed. Madam Torkornoo issue, no, and not just suspension. No. Her license is supposed to be revoked. She's not supposed to go home with a dime. Yeah, can't one of the Chief Justice of Ghana destroy the judiciary? From what I am reading here, no, Madam Torkornoo should not go scot-free like that. And it's in the MPP for a year day. They know lots and lots. Hey, wouldn't Bonnie have in your market with? Do you know the damage these people have caused? All that they are doing is to protect their crimes. Now say NDC about government 5 months grand year. Wouldn't the ABC? Do you know what is coming?
Come say Africa 360 Hub, and sorry, as listen, the info trending issues na highway in your day. You can't Africa 360 Hub. You know, Korea, omo etu omo who was say anything digital marketing, anything digital branding, advertising, ni be beer there. Ni na Africa 360 Hub. We juma ku na san kran na pese ubo juma ku hu dahu, and I say we build a brand in the digital world. And now I keep saying, say, this digital world, you know, is in to stay. And kase a bad trend, man, I say it's just a trend. It's in to stay. Without digital, no, you may be a way beyond. Said you make it. Open the right people to help you build your brand. Open the right agency to help you build a solid brand on any of the digital platforms. And I say in the digital world, they are the best place. I would personally say, hey, Africa 360 Hub. Without them, because maybe Torkornoo, they learn from Africa 360 Hub. So the best place for you to go is Africa 360 Hub. Yeah. So you're watching one news. YouTube you're watching one team. Make sure to subscribe. Me power tell subscribe in my head. Now every BM to get more exclusive trending issues. Interviews ni BBR. Yes. Abane we. Peace. I'm out. My crowd.